Team 43 has created MoneyMaven, which is a personal finance tracker. Once I log in with the demo, user and password being computer science 123, takes me to a dashboard, and as you can see, it's got quite a user-friendly interface, allowing for easy navigation for users of varying requirements. From the dashboard, I can also navigate to analytics, income, expenses, budget, or even settings where I can modify some of my accessibility options. I can also do the same under entities from the navigation bar and go to settings under account. So Money Maven essentially is a personal finance tracker that lets users manage their finances, income, expenses. You can also use analytics to get a detailed breakdown on a monthly basis. It also redirects any HTTP requests to HTTPS requests, as you can see here. The GDPR policy is implemented in the footer, and the DPIA form being here in the form of PDF.
Dashboard feature. It is an easy to use and simple screen which shows a comprehensive summary of our financial status. Here is the total income which I got from the income database. Here is the expenses, total expenses which I got from the expenses database, and I'm also calculating the balance on the fly. And also here is the sidebar which has the different buttons that links to other features on their app. We've got the analytics button, the income button, and so much. We got the same button as well. So this is the filter where we display our GDPR policy and the disclaimer, which I think is very important. And here is also a picture to sort of beautify our app and make it look a bit more aesthetically pleasant, and a little statement on how MoneyMaven works.
This is the analytics page developed by Prabal. It presents data in a way that is easy to understand and visually appealing, allow users to quickly gain insights into their trends. These three labels tells the users about their monthly income, monthly profit, expense, and average daily expenditure. Here we have two donut graphs showing income, expense, and category-wise expenditures. Scrolling down, we can see daily comparison of income and expense in a visually appealing chart. We can change the number of points displayed on the graph through these buttons. Also, we can switch between the chart types through these buttons, allowing users to gain insight of their financial data in their own way. All these charts were implemented with Canvas tag provided by HTML5. Thank you.
The income screen here can show a series of income reports in a table outlined here. I can also search them by reference, and it brings me this item. I can also refresh the list to get all of the recent incomes. I can view them. I can also edit them if I like by changing the amount, the currency, or even the reference. And finally, I can also create a new income if I want. So give that dollars, give it a reference, and input a date, and save it as user. And it updates the table accordingly. And I can also delete this income if I'd like by going here. And it updates the total monthly income accordingly, as you can see.
As soon as you launch the expenses screen, you'll notice the sleek and intuitive design with the current date in the right-hand corner, ensuring you never lose track of time as you take control of your expenses. With a simple glance, you'll be able to see the username you're logged in with and your total monthly expenses prominently displayed right underneath. This value will automatically refresh back to zero at the beginning of a new month, providing you with an easy and effortless way to stay on top of your budget. You will also be able to see a list of all of your expenses directly beneath in one place, providing a comprehensive view of your finances. With just a simple click of a button, you can easily filter the view to show only the type of expense you want to see. To bring back all of the expenses onto the screen, you can simply click on the refresh list button located clearly on the screen. And that's not all. We know your time is valuable, so we added a search button so you can search through all the expenses by description, saving you time and effort. With just a few clicks, you can easily create a new expense by following the prompts on the screen. Select the appropriate expense type from the drop-down menu, add an amount, description, date, and you have created a new expense. The total monthly expenses will update automatically based on your action, so whether you're adding a new expense or editing an existing one, you can rest assured that your total expenses are always up to date and accurate. With just one click of the delete button, you can quickly and easily remove any unwanted expenses from your records.
So this is the budget screen, and on top of the screen, you'll be able to see stats like total monthly budget, total spent, and the amount remaining for each month. And here are the budgets on display, and let's try creating a budget. So I'll put a date, some random numbers for a total budget, and total spent. Save. Now we can see it here with the other budgets, and we can also delete it like this. And we can edit budgets like this. Let's add a 0 to that. We have a categories button here which takes us to the category screen, and users can set budget targets to categories here. So let's try creating one real quick. So here's the category name, transport, and let's type in the description, train and bus tickets to uni, and set the budget target here. So I'm setting it to 100 and save, and now you can see it here with the others.
This is the settings feature. You can change personal information like your first name. You can change your password. You can also change the theme of your app from light mode to dark mode. You can export income data and export expense data as CVS files. You can also log out from the app. Your settings feature also includes an accessibility toolbar.